2 minutes. I feel like the server's gonna crash. Oh yeah, that's it. That's all things good for. Putting a lot of rounds real quick. Mm. You can't get away from that one. That's because Scoot disrespected that man. 45 seconds, Chambers. Oh, the Gibbs sent y'all that video? Shot dude with 2 rockets. That motherfucker ran toward him, meleeed him, and then he died. Hmm. I do it. I'm streaming it right now. Scoot. I ain't gonna lie. I low key want to create a female player.
Thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. We gon' get it till it's hard for sure. Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Run it down. Yeah, what's your life like? I been on my lonely trying to write like. There ain't no more days up in this life like. She said don't be stressing in the limelight. But get your mind right. Ayy, prayers up for the most part. Ain't no chillin' on the sofa. Head gone, head so far. In the clouds any minute now. I should get it now, already told ya. I've been tired of the useless.
How
I've been
much
tired of the
range does that
using.
thing have?
I
Like
ain't
a
even
cannon?
talking loosely. Lord, don't
I
move me.
knew it.
Thinking it's a movie. I just wanna make a movie. Cause it gets like that when your chips ain't stack and your money ain't right. And you wanna with a man there, but you're just wasting time. And I don't wanna waste no time. I just wanna get my money. And I just wanna live my life. Ain't nobody want ride. Ain't nobody on my side. Ain't no time. Ain't nobody on time. Thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow.
Oh, you can start a whole WNBA season.
Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound. Now we got it, pop it, run it down. Now we got it, pop it, this the sound.
What I tell you, Chambers, 2K servers is gonna go down immediately.
darkest of days. I need a spark and a change. You got me stuck in my waist. They pointing fingers to blame. Really, it's all in the same thing, and I never wanna be famous. Something about it we great. Something about what I made. I only feel when I'm down. I've been around and back in the lab. I feel like I'm running around. I need to be with a fam. I need to speak with my dad. Things on my mind. Thinking about everything that we had. I know. Cruising in the CE ride slow. Trying to clear my mind for the most. Okay, it's alright, I hope. Only way I know is when I thank God that we here again, you know. This the kind of that make you let it go. Living in a city where it's hard to blow. We gon' get it till it's hard to show. Now we got it, pop it, drop it, run it down. Now we got it, poppin', this the sound. Now we got it, poppin', run it down. Now we got it, poppin', run it down.
Hey, I'm about to take the damn hoodie off. It was cold. Oh, it actually got hot. Not like this. Mama, no. Oh, you talking about Buddy with the Lord of Wolves?
Yeah, 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 yeah. A 200 millas en un jackie, si tú quieres te lo aquí, debajo del
Oh,
sol,
I believe you. I can believe
debajo del sol, a 200 millas en un jackie, si tú quieres te lo aquí, debajo del sol, debajo del sol, tempranito en la mañana, morning, joining, ey, llegamos a la bichi. Flow Rikichi, dinero, dinero, me falta Wichi. Me siento rey, pero Richie.
you.
La
Nah,
nena me salió,
it's loaded.
tú no me quieres mi.
It just won't let me it won't let
El
me go
traje de
live.
baño no es tan caro, es de JCPenney. Pero te con ti tenis. Cualquier hora como a Denny. Te pongo flow Kenny. Voy de nuevo, si no quieres, yo me atrevo. Si es contigo, yo me atrevo. A 200 millas en un jackie, si tú quieres te lo aquí, yeah. Debajo del sol, debajo del sol, a 200 millas en un jackie,
I wish I
si
moved
tú
this song
quieres te
over.
lo aquí, debajo del sol, debajo del sol, que todos los se quemen, yo soy la ola, mejor ni remen,
They keep giving me some error
le
code.
pasé por encima con la guay semen. Ando de blanco entero, flow santero. La doña encima de mí como si cantara bolero. Rumba buena, timbalero. Si tú quieres me caso contigo adentro de un balero. Ey, o a 200 millas en un jackie. Ey, si tú quieres te lo aquí. Debajo del sol, debajo del sol. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bad Bunny, baby. Ba, ba, ba. Diplo. Uh, Diplo. 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 Gang. Whoa, kitty.
Somebody hit you with a what?
Taking no chances. I used to drink just to drive in the fade away Danny fan. In the bathroom. Phone, yeah, I drive the fast. I love my new shit. Like my last one. They shaking. I just might. Since young we been had them. I got that can't handle that. Hit the kitchen is getting this man. My fist like I go surf like a China. You got nerve like I like a pharmaceutical. I ain't trying to rap when nothing.
Bro, they say everything is connected. But for some odd reason, it was not
I see
looking.
her flying in the wind. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. All I know is win. Win. Quarter mil. I just ran through it again. But she getting, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Even if you show love, I ain't trying to trust cause the still might switch. Hard times hit, don't bust. Stay 10 toes close and I bet you gon' win. Win. That heavy bag and this heavy bag looking thin. Gucci my trunks. I got to stay drunk cause I walk around with all this drip. Feel like I'm living a dream. These rappers be saying that down me. Please don't compare them to me. I gotta win, my twin sons gotta eat. When you getting money, can't worry about beef. My hard just to get out the street. Just give me a week. They say I'm a cause the whole ain't nothing free. Win. I see her up flying in the wind. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win.
It's you.
Win. Quarter mil. I just went through it again. Even she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Win. I see her up flying in the wind. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Win. Quarter mil. I just went through it again. Even she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win.
Blush, I think.
We came to fight. We came to win.
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't remember my Nike account. Whatever.
Look, dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling, buy brown Rolex diamonds, ayy, dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, ayy, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Like Batman, know that I'm, just know that I'm, just left church, I'm wildin', Poppy round Rolex diamonds, Rolex diamonds, She don't wanna leave, she vibing. I just left church, I'm wildin'. I'm wildin'. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Heat it. No sit, riding out. No, I never.
I'm gonna say everything up and running.
If you're not my friend, I don't fake it, I never. Young rap this amazing Margiela. 2 icy chains on top of my sweater. This the success of my latest endeavors. When I come around, I guess they not together. Making her better. She wanna come and play Jenga, I let her. If she from the hood, I could take her wherever. I ain't making no statements. I bought it cash, I ain't making no payments. I gave it to DJs and they never played it. Except for the hood and the ghetto, I'm famous. Lawyers check it. You ain't have to finesse it. 2 praying hands, I know I'm protected. I'm the GOAT, Lord is my shepherd. Dude like Robin, Rolex diamonds, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Ayy, I do like Robin, Rolex diamonds. Ayy, I do like Robin, Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. like Rodman. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. See me like Batman. It's none of them. Hey. Hey, my bro went. Don't need it. But I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Hey, y'all living in luxury. Where I'm from. Summer love. You would think this is the summer league. I was in hoopies and they wasn't with me. Will used to shake when it did over 60. I'ma come clean cause they did me filthy. Only got stronger cause it didn't. And they know the vibe. Act like they are, but they not on my side. I went to a but nobody cried cause this every day and it's not a surprise. This how it is, a day in the life. Check all your mirrors while you at the light. I'm from a place that nobody goes. Better leave early, don't stay till it close. Dude like Rodman. Rolex diamonds. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling. Buy brown Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Rodman. Rolex diamonds. Hey, I do like Rodman. Fendi flip flops, I'm styling.
Yeah. Hey.
A confident and well-dressed group of 76ers making their way to the locker room earlier on, looking for success on their home court. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A look from above the incredible City Hall building here in our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, since Devin Booker's been in the pros, he's been able to show his ability to create. He said at Kentucky, all I shot was catch and shoot threes. I was fitting in with my team, playing off of others. But my dad always taught me the fundamentals. I don't want to rely on one thing. Being good at everything is how you earn your spot on the floor. Devin?
He's doing it all, D.A. Thanks. And tonight, Brent, classic battle of pivot men. Talk about some of your favorite center matchups historically.
Well, we hear a lot and we see a lot in terms of the nostalgia of Wilt Chamberlain going up against Bill Russell. I remember years watching in front of the television Akeem Olajuwon playing against David Robinson in some Western Conference battles. I don't know that we're going to see that much in the next 4 or 5 years, Kevin. We know where the game is going, and those post matchups end up becoming somewhere near the court line nowadays.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward.
That's on me with the late switch.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson,
Man, not a
Harris,
fan of
Horford,
this.
and Embiid. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Richardson outside. In the corner, it's Harris. And the ball travels.
Oh, we got to do something about this camera.
Out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Horford.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Saric outside. Pass to Oubre. The feed to Ayton. Embiid with the steal. Horford kicks to Simmons. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Simmons against Rubio. And the pass to Ayton. There's the dish to Booker. Pass to
I still can't connect there.
Just 5 on the clock. On deep. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying, GA, that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Oubre can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Simmons and Horford wide open.
Oh, I forgot they had Al
Off the mark there
Horford.
with the
Shit.
three-point shot. And Greg,
Oh, I
Al
forgot they
Horford
had
over the
Al
summer
Horford.
opting out of a
That boy's
contract
stupid
with
slow
Boston,
coming down the
finally
court.
with the Celtics. A bit of a surprise to fans.
You know, Horford said he wanted to test free agency. Talks between him and Boston abruptly ended, was wooed by several teams, but ultimately signed on with the Sixers.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, that bitch let you log on. I'm
Not so
gonna feel so
about
bad.
Joel Embiid. A physical specimen at over
If you just
7
log
feet
on and let
tall.
you go to my career.
All the skill in the world and a personality made for stardom.
Now here's Booker. And Embiid pulls it down.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella.
Yeah.
Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorites.
Oh, you got the auto ranking?
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media.
I got the
Greg,
scout,
he's not shy
and that
speaking
motherfucker
his
hit.
mind.
One of the best trash talkers.
Oh, that's
in
me
the
on the
league.
switch.
He doesn't hold back.
Like,
but
boy,
it's
Rubio
never
can't shoot. Yeah.
personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
Now here's Simmons after the miss from Ricky Rubio. Shots good by Simmons.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Got a piece of it.
Ah,
Rubio finds Booker. Ayton with it.
ooh, almost.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. No good from Simmons.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about
Oh,
effort.
no.
He just
Hey, I
gets
was
out
supposed
there
to
and
switch it down.
contests, and that's just enough.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Harris outside. Back to Embiid. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Oubre passes to Rubio. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading
What
the
the-
way. Rubio against Simmons. Down low, Ayton. And Ayton throws
Yeah.
it down.
The
Them
defense
dunk
gets
mechanics
physical,
come
but
fast
Ayton
as hell.
doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
And coming into this season, questions about whether the Sixers could retain their star players. Well, Greg, they shuffled the decks, but they still have great talent.
Swapping in Al Horford for Jimmy Butler, Josh Richardson for J.J. Redick. The Sixers still in the mix to come out of the East.
Phoenix calls timeout. And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Joel Embiid. Jonah Bolden comes in for Al Horford. And Smith subbed in for Josh Richardson. Here's Johnson. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Harris. The shot from the low post is good.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
Akobo, the pass to Bridges. And here is Kaminsky. Back to Bridges. Passes to Akobo. Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
Their play on both ends has been superb.
You had to use your super.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that
Ooh.
all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Johnson kicks to
Oh, that's on
Kaminsky.
me.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick trip.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Yeah.
Smith and Harris are out on the wings. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Bolden in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Philadelphia has possession after the Suns pick up two. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Shots good by Baines.
Block that real quick.
Baines has got his second basket of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Simmons dishes to O'Quinn. Back to Simmons. Smith outside to the inside. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons.
That's about right.
And O'Quinn slams it in.
O'Quinn knows he's not going to be playing a ton of minutes in this game, so he's going to throw himself around in every position. Good job on the glass there.
And it's Okobo with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 10. Pass to Bridges, kicks it to Johnson. The pass to Okobo, lets it go with a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to Smith, takes the three. Philadelphia with the new shot clock. Bucket is good. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
This is where I think Kyle O'Quinn is maybe the most comfortable, putting his height and his touch to good use on the inside.
Brett, when you look back on all the stars you played against during your career, who was the biggest intimidator?
Wow.
Well, I think about intimidating players, and the first word that comes to mind is Anthony Mason. I know he wasn't a bona fide player, but
right.
You know the role that he had for the teams that he played with, and Anthony Mason was a player you did not want to be playing against. During my era, most of the years that I had some successes and minutes on the floor, it was certainly Kevin Garnett. The way that KG approached every game, and you spent many seasons watching him very closely, from year 1 to year 18 or 19, KG came at you every game, every night with the same kind of zest. And
the blow by.
Well put.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will.
Chambers, they brought the push
I
back.
have a lot of it.
Push
Kevin
deep.
J. Rich is self-described as super competitive. And that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Now, here's Richardson. Embiid inside. Ayton's there. Richardson gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Richardson's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Booker looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting.
I will say
to
that
get on track.
And the
The blow by
76ers
mechanic is
decide
real
to take
smooth.
their first time out
It's
here.
still there.
Well, last season, Josh Richardson just exploding for the Miami Heat. Brent, as you know, he was their top scorer.
Well, he's a great three-point shooter. The 3-and-D aspect is what drew the Miami Heat coaching staff to what Josh Richardson was capable of doing. Now he's going to do that in Philadelphia.
The 76ers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Sharge checked in for Kaminsky. Kelly Oubre comes in for Bridges. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Tyler Johnson.
What?
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
They double him with Booker. Scott finds Embiid. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Now here's Booker. Good. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Floats it up for Horford. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Sharge with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Rubio, the pass to Booker. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Booker's got 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Richardson attacking. Smith for 3. They get it back.
But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Here's Booker. Another field goal for him.
Bro,
For 6
that was
tonight.
on me.
35 seconds left here in the second. Richardson against Booker. Richardson kicks to Horford. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Mike Scott.
I had to have missed at least 7 shots already. That one doesn't carry across accounts. Ooh. Yeah. Bruh. It will not let me connect. Right. I'm not.
Whoa, kidding. First, I ain't taking no chances. I used to drink just to drive in the fade away, Danny fan. In the bathroom. Phone, yeah, I drive the fast. I love my new shit. Like my last one. They shaking. I just might. Since young, we been had them. I got that. Can't handle stuff. Hit the kitchen, it's getting this man. My fist, I got. Gon' surf like a China. You got nerve, I got. Like a pharmacist. I ain't trying to rap when nothing is wet. It's sure that you win. I see her up flying in the wind. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Win. Quarter mil, I just went through it again. But she getting, she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses, all I know is win. Even if you show love, I ain't trying to trust cause the still might switch. Hard times hit, don't go. Stay 10 toes close and I bet you gon' win. Win.
Hell no.
I got to stay drunk cause I walk around with all the drip. Feel like I'm living a dream. These rappers be saying it down me.
Henderson.
4B. My hard just to get off the street. Just give me a week. They say I'm a cause the whole ain't nothing free. Win, win, win. I see her up in the win. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Win, win, win. Quarter mil. I just ran through it again. Even she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Win, win, win. I see her up flying in the wind. Bad little. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win. Win, win, win. Quarter mil. I just ran through it again. Even she calling again. Y'all keep taking losses. All I know is win.
Hey, yeah, existing out, that's a long flight. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown. What a jumbo, yeah, I'm pound. BBW, where you from?
What was the boy? I was the young ladies of all my lead. Taking my brace, body like one every lead. Higher than one of the lead. Long lamb, studio B. Do what I wish you go long life. Still play toy, we got hates, boy. I just do my thing, that's so nice.
My people hell like. 让所有人看放出了的歌，当冰块掉进一杯可口的可乐。Anything 说着歌的don't tell my mom. I bet her a car. I got whole lot of guap. I can't get enough. Don't tell my mom. I bet her a car. Got whole lot of guap. I can't get enough.
I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
5-star rap, can't wait. I'm trying to speak
Boy, who came up with these?
Don't worry about me. Overseas, so they're talking about me. Talking about my eyes, talking about my vibe, talking about my music. You want? I want the talk.
Bro, I can't do none of that yet.
I have a drink, best car, sunset, shine in the beginning. Made a good money, but then I got tiny. California, have you opened this on the mimic? My girl look alike. My neighbor tell her to fight about. I'm taking my shoes and. You better think about dudes. Who I am, hyperware, I share. 你的 feel 是在乎，牙齿装备在乎，他们排队只为看我们秀。Shout out to my man Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Whoa!
I've been in game for a long time. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. 16 hours, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
Oh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown. What a jumbo, yeah, I'm pound. BBW, where you from?
What was the boy? I was the young ladies of all my lead. Taking my brace, body like one every lead. Higher than one of the lead.
I got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town. Debating about who is the greatest. What you debating about? Taking for clout, I know. Who running your house without staking it out? If you ain't really bout that you say you about, I went a different route. I just go pivot the couch. I just envision the count. Then I go get that amount. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, I skip the town anytime that the temperature down. So someone dissed me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Cause snakes and what's crazy is that it's somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just you don't do. That just a more I add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone aware. I just had to lead the hood cause treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, how? I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town. debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. Yeah, yeah. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. Hey, I swear that it's all a song.
Hooker.
Hey, out they always want something. I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. Labels keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where them don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing a feud like the northern and southern to fight for the because society got them running in your mother's house. Cause they under your covers, there's no one to covers that's pointing they running for cover. The news ain't gonna cover, there's nothing to govern when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others, dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook it, make it, ain't no thinking twice. He don't never stutter, money in his sight, running to them numbers, that's the finish line. Right before he crosses blue and red lights, central book and covered. Something like his cousin, that's the way of life. Nothing's ever promised, but I got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy in the, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band
Hard-headed.
debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. Yeah, yeah. I swear
I'll
that
be here
it's
all day
always
trying to take a
something.
shot.
Get to it, I always want something. Hey, I swear that it's all assumption. Hey, head out, they always want something.
Now you've been summoned for a special occasion. I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking about the same language. And mine don't never get extinguished. Can count my friends on one set of fingers. And they trying to cut the supply. But my energy is at an all-time high. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush. If this ain't legendary, what you call it? I said if this ain't legendary, what you call it? Feel the vibe, I feel the vibe. Extra live, I'm extra live. And I don't need improvement. Fell asleep, a man woke up superhuman. Pressure turned me
First off,
into a
you need to
giant.
accept the clan invite.
Between living and I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
That boy ain't coming back.
No turning back, man, I'm ready to go. Coming with me or I'm going alone. Changes, man, I'm talking changes.
Mm.
On the crash
Too
course,
soon.
I ain't a
It's never too soon.
now let me give you
Let
what
me
you
stop.
came
I
for.
forgot I was streaming.